might notice that my shoes don't match, but that's purposeful, like everything I do. Welcome to my studio. Come on up, and I'll show you around. Hi, I'm David Goldstein. I'm an artist and author, and one of the resident artists at Palette 22 in Shirlington. That's one of my favorite places to paint. There's a lot of energy. What's different about it is there's people around. And usually art is created, at least by me, in a quiet environment away from everyone. And at Palette 22, there's a lot of energy, and it lets me interact with people, meet people, and get some immediate feedback when I'm working on it. Usually what I create there, I have thought about for a long time in my head, and that's a great place for me to extrovert my ideas and actually do the creating. Last year, when times were good, the Arlington Partnership for Affordable Housing acquired 2 of my paintings to hang in their lobby. Right now, things aren't very good for many people, and anyone in a position to help should try to. And what I'd like to do is, for the month of September and October, donate a portion of my painting sales to the Arlington Partnership for Affordable Housing, and hoping other people could join me in reaching out to help the people in need in our communities. My studio is a place that very few people ever get to visit. It's a private place where I do most of my thinking, my contemplating, and my planning. But today, I'm happy to have you visit. Welcome. I believe every studio needs a door, and welcome, and take a look around. I've painted for many years, and when I designed this room from scratch, I put a lot of the elements that I always wanted in a studio, including high ceilings, lots of light, nice views, and some space, a dedicated space to work. One of the issues that I had when I was designing is I realized I would have to combine my office with my art studio, and there were really 2 different ways of thinking, and I wasn't sure how I was going to put them together. Then I was visiting a friend, and I came across this small stone. I don't know if you could see it. But it says creativity, and that is the umbrella that puts all of my work together. Everything is based on creativity. When the weather's nice, I open up the doors, get some nice air coming through. I've always found nature and water to be very inspiring, and this gives me the perfect place for inspirations of all kinds. Also from this chair, I do a lot of podcasts and radio interviews and other things like that related to the book I wrote. I mentioned I'm an author of Creative You with Otto Krager, Using Your Personality Type to Thrive, showing how everyone's creative in their own way using their personality type. And this has helped me immensely in the work that I do, and it seems to have helped a lot of people too. I see the mailman just went by. My view from this side, I get to see what's happening on the street, which I like to know what's going on. It keeps me connected. And I have some more paintings, and I get to look at usually whatever work I have in progress right now. And right now I'm doing a commission of a friend's son fly fishing on a lake in Georgia. Also, on this side of the room, I have something that epitomizes the artwork that I strive to do, sitting right near the air vent. I found this statue in a small shop in Borneo, and when I looked at it, it frightened me. It frightened me so much that I left the shop. And I thought about it over the night, and I said, if this piece of wood can create this kind of evocation, it can evoke me to have this kind of feeling. It's pretty amazing. I don't know who the artist is, but I went back and bought it and keep it in the corner of my studio, and it's something that reminds me of something I'd like to achieve. And this is something I try to do, create this feeling, like the feeling of being on the Bund at night in Shanghai, or the feeling of being on the Malecon in Havana, Cuba. What I'm talking about isn't how I feel at any given time. A lot of painters paint how they feel. I'm trying to achieve more of a universal how it feels. And I've had the fortune to do a lot of travel, and what I'd like to do is share some of the places I've been with some enhancement. Thank you to the Arlington Arts community for including me in the virtual studio tour. Thank you for PAL 22 for having me as one of the resident artists. And I especially want to thank you for taking the time to get to know my artwork and a little bit more about me. My artwork isn't about me in the sense that it's more about the universal, how it feels to enjoy and appreciate a beautiful scene or setting or feeling. I can be reached through social media if you'd like to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, or send me an email if you'd like to be part of my mailing list for local shows. And you can find some more of my artwork and more about me at my website at www.davidbgoldstein.com. And I'll just leave by showing you examples of some of the artwork you might have seen on my walls. Thanks again.